Smoking with Scruggs here. I was going to try to do some grilling today and bought a whole chicken yesterday. I'm going to do it on a rotisserie, and I got some leg quarters. I was going to do them on the Weber and just smoke them. But turns out it decided to rain today. Tomorrow's not going to be better. Today's Saturday. Tomorrow's supposed to rain 100%. It's 60% today. It started a little while ago, so I don't know if I'm going to get this done. I might end up just smoking everything and just kind of seeing how things work out. But I really wanted to do this whole chicken on a rotisserie. But either way, we're going to go ahead and get all this stuff done. I usually marinate my chicken pieces in Italian dressing. And the guy over at Buzzed Barbecue told me to try some of this Tuscan House Italian. So he says it's a whole lot better, got a little better taste. So we're going to marinate our leg quarters in this probably for about an hour and a half, and then I'm going to pull them out. And then I'm going to coat them down with some lemon pepper, which I got some new lemon pepper I'm going to try from Always Flavored. And the whole chicken, I'm just going to I think I'm going to inject it with some Tony Satches, and then I'm just going to use some Kenny's on that because the wives and dogs are going to share that. So and I'll eat some of it too, but she doesn't usually eat dark meat, so that's kind of what we're going with today. So let's go see how it turns out. That's what they leave in the refrigerator. Let them marinate and turn them over every half hour. Got some Kenny's chicken seasoning. I'm just gonna sprinkle this on. We're going to set this in the fridge and let it air dry for about an hour. And we'll figure out what this rain's going to do. So after reading the ingredients on the Tony Satches, I'm not going to inject this bird. It's got peppers and spices and all that stuff in it, and my wife really isn't into all that, so I'm just going to tie this up and then put it on spit, and then we're just gonna throw it on the grill. I think the rain's gonna hold out. I hope it does anyway. So these leg quarters have been marinating. I'm just gonna pat these dry. I'm gonna take some of this lemon pepper seasoning from Always Flavored. This stuff's really fine. Really surprised. I've never used this before. One thing I don't like, small holes. Yeah, I'm not a small hole guy. And I'm only going to do 2 of these with the lemon pepper. And the other one I'm just going to leave with the Tuscan dressing, just so that I can see what that tastes like. And just taking off a little bit of the moisture from where they were marinating. And this last one we're just going to leave alone. Throw some mesquite on here. I see a problem already. Look, my strings didn't come down. I guess I need to learn how to tie, huh? That's weird. Well, we'll see if it'll hold up. Yeah, I got a feeling he will get to flipping and a flopping. I'll have to learn how to tie a chicken up. I'll take some of this Kenny's here and some places that I kind of missed. Alrighty, we're gonna let her go. I notice we're starting to burn here, so I'm gonna move this up a notch. Fan these coals out a little bit. I used more coal than I usually do. I kind of piled it all up in a little bit of a pile. Yeah, she's got the crispy critters going on there. So hopefully raising this up is going to take care of that. I think the other issue is my drippings from this chicken are splattering. And we got a long ways to go. It's been about 45 minutes. That bird's looking a little bit better now, being as I put it up on that taller rack, or the taller area where it spins. I'm gonna call it a rack. But yeah, it looks like it's doing pretty good now. So I got some hunters in my backyard. So yeah, she looks good anyway. I'm not gonna stop to take a temp because I know it's nowhere near done. It's only been like 45 minutes, so we'll come on back here in a little bit. We've been on for about an hour. Let's see what we got here. 162. Up hit a bone there. 183. 178. So we're definitely good. So we're gonna pull these off and take them in. I think I may have hit these with a little bit too much smoke. Sure do look good though. Alrighty, we'll take these in the house. Let's try a piece, see what it tastes like. Mm. Yeah. It's super juicy. It's moist. Got the smoke. It's not overpowering. I really don't taste the Italian dressing though. Let me try another piece here. It's really good though. I mean, for just like basic chicken with the smoke on it. It's really good. Like I said, I don't taste the marinade dressing in it. Alright, check these out. These are lemon pepper with that lemon pepper seasoning from Always Flavored. Look at the juice in that thing. Look at that. This is kind of good. Let's check these out. Some kind of juicy. Man. That lemon pepper's good. I was kind of worried. Man, that is flavorful. That is really good. I was kind of worried because it was so fine. It's almost like a dust. That's really good. You ought to see my dog down here. It's super moist though. Yeah, so these cooked for about an hour. Yeah, lemon pepper some kind of good. Be using that right much. Alrighty, we're just waiting on that rotisserie chicken to get done. I figure about another half an hour. We'll stick it and see what the temperature is and kind of go from there. Appreciate you staying. So it's been about an hour and a half, and the way this chicken is looking, I'm positive that it is nowhere near done. Yeah, we're in the 130s. So we're just going to keep on going. Yeah. I'm almost tempted to drop it down, but I don't really want to do that. So I'm just going to let it go for another half an hour. We'll come back and see how it's doing. Alrighty. So I had a little charcoal over from the Weber because the leg quarters were about done cooking, and I figured why waste it. So let's check temperature on these, and it's been about 2 hours and 15 minutes. We're still not there for sure. It's on the 140, so I'll let her keep on rolling. So it's been about 2.5 hours, and I lowered this down to the second rail or index, whatever you want to call it. And I'm gonna stand here and keep an eye on this. I'm trying to speed up the cook a little bit. Didn't think it was going to take this long, but it is a whole chicken compared to, you know, chicken wings themselves. It usually takes about 2.5 hours for me to do chicken wings. So far this has been 2.5 hours on this, and we're still in like the 140s. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on it and try not to burn the skin no worse. Like I said, this I did earlier because I started out with it on the bottom, or the second one, and then when I noticed that it was burning, I put it back on the third, or the upper one. Now we're back at the middle again, so we're just going to keep an eye on this. Of course, my wife has already looked at it and gone, I'm not eating that because it looks raw. So we'll see. I might be making me a whole lot of chicken sandwiches. But yes, that's kind of where we're at. 2.5 hour mark. So it's been 3 hours now. The last 10 minutes, I lowered the spit down to the lowest setting. I'm wanted to crisp this skin up a little bit, even though I know it's not going to get like crispy, like, you know, you would over like grilling. But the wings look like they're doing really good in the back. Look, you know, like what I'm looking for anyway. But from here down, it just doesn't, it looks like it's not really cooked. I've been out here keeping an eye on it just to make sure it doesn't burn. I did add some more coals. Let's just take a reading just to see where we're at. So we got this leg here. The leg is 170, 165, 160. See, we're still in the 130s there. It's a bone though. Let's check this wing. 170. $167, $180. So technically we're done. I think I'm going to take this up though to about 200. This skin is definitely not going to be tasty for sure. I got a feeling. So we're just going to keep letting this go. And I'm going to pull it at 200 and see what we got. I mean, I know it's done. I just don't like the looks of it. That's just me though. I mean, it doesn't look like it's cooked here at all. You know, right there in that breast. And it's 150. $150. See, we still got a little bit ways to go on that end. I think I'm going to add just a few more coals on this end here, and just continue to keep an eye on it. So it's been about 3.5 hours now, and the color on this bird's looking really good. I really like the way the skin's looking now. Whether or not it's done now, it still doesn't look like it's done on this end over here on these breasts. Well, it sure does look good and it sure does smell good, that is for sure. Just out of curiosity here. Let me see, you better see it, hold on. Let me move it so you can see the temperature gauge. Let's see what we got here. Well, 167. $160, 184, 180, 190, 190, 196. I think I'm gonna let it go another 15 minutes. Come back out here and check it out, and maybe another half hour. It's looking good though. It's looking a whole lot better. Sure, it's taking a long time, and I think I got some thoughts on that. And I don't know, because this is only the third time I've cooked on a rotisserie, but I'm wondering if I was to put a hood on this, if it would cook this chicken a whole lot quicker. Or if I use more charcoal. So that's something to play around with. But it sure does look good. It's just taking a long time. Taking longer than what I expected anyway. I thought it would have been done in a couple of hours. So we're at the 3.5 hour mark. So we'll bring you back here in a little bit. So we're at the 4 hour mark here now. Looks really good. I'm curious as to what these breasts are doing now. Well, it's 160 on that one. $157. I know the rest of this is all done. Let's stick it just to see. $185. $172. $177. $180. $73. $66. $73. I think I'm gonna pull it and carry it in the house. I'm gonna let it rest till it cools down a little bit. And I've already got a pan sitting in there on top of the stove. And yeah, we're just gonna take it in there and put a piece of tin foil over it and let it rest, continue to cook for a little bit. But I think we're good to go. It sure does look good anyway. Alrighty. Into the house we go. Oh, look at the juices. Well, that's not going to be good. My wife's not going to be happy about that. Okay. Alright, I'll try to do this real quick. Sure does look good. I'm just gonna let that sit there for a while. Alrighty. I was told by my wife not to cut this. Not to use it as a cutting board. This has been sitting about a half hour. And I'm just gonna take this wing off here. I'm gonna try to anyway. Without. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it's done. Look at that. What's blood coming out of there? You gotta be freaking kidding me. Looks really good. As far as the breast goes, skin is somewhat less to be desired. Yeah, I don't know about this. We'll try this wing out. Piece of it anyway. It was good. I mean, it just pulled apart. Can't believe there's blood still in there though. I mean, it just comes apart like nothing. Look at that. Coming up the bone. The skin is white through. But that Kenny's is good. I'm just not real keen on that. How red it is. Well, I'm gonna shred it all up. Yeah, I'm not real happy how it turns out. It's okay. I think what I'm gonna do next time I try one is to use more coal. Just crank the heat up on it big time. I think I'm gonna try to figure out a way to make a cover for it. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments down at the bottom. It was a pretty long cook, but yeah, I'm just gonna cut this all up and stick it in a container, and we'll have it tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day. So overall, it turned out okay. The legs were really good. This tastes really good too. I just don't like that blood. Alright, appreciate you sticking around, watching the whole video. If you did, I appreciate it as always. Keep on smoking, y'all.